Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning names on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Decker too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, here in the hallowed hallways of Woodland Regional. We celebrate the day.
There you go.
And it's been around for a while. And I'm assuming it's green because Ireland, rolling hills, green and all that. But it didn't just start out as a raucous party holiday, did it?
Look at you.
No,
setting it all up.
That's a good transition into it. But all I know is green rivers and corned beef and Blarney Stone, and every morning show announcer saying "top of the morning" to you. Like you'll see it all over every local newscast this morning.
It's not St. Patrick's Day.
It's not.
That's just generic Irish.
Okay,
Generic Irish.
Wow.
Generic
Okay.
Irish.
Old-fashioned
But
Irish.
that comes up because of St. Patrick's Day. Then, like,
In this country, whenever St. Patrick's Day comes up, we kind of like dump every Irish thing we can think of.
Every Irish stereotype.
Yeah.
so
Every-
leprechauns are not really St. Patrick's Day. It's
No.
just a big day for them.
Once again, more of an American thing.
Gotcha.
We just kind of take all of the random Irish stuff we can find, and today's the day. It's like, boom.
Put it all together. So
Put it all
where did it all really stem from?
So
I know
it-
there's something to do with
It's
snakes.
It's St. Patrick's Day
Snakes.
because this is the commemoration of the death of St. Patrick. So it's a Catholic feast day, and Southern Irish were Catholic.
Okay.
Still basically are. So St. Patrick in the 5th century was growing up, living his best life in England. He gets captured, enslaved, brought over to Ireland. He grows up in Ireland as a slave. He escapes, goes back to England, goes down to Rome, becomes a Catholic missionary, goes back to Ireland to convert the pagans to Catholicism. Supposedly, he drives snakes out of Ireland to show the power of his God, and ultimately is responsible for converting Ireland to Catholicism. And when he dies on
March 17th.
March 17th,
Gotcha.
they commemorate that as his feast day. And it stays a Catholic feast day, and it's during Lent, during Lent all the time, sometimes on Fridays. And it becomes sort of a day of celebration for the Irish during Lent. In the mid-1800s, with the rise of Irish immigrants to the United States, it begins to take on more of a cultural meaning rather than just a religious meaning, as a way for the Irish immigrants to sort of celebrate their Irishness and their here.
Gotcha.
Because there was a lot of anti-immigrant sentiment in the 1800s against the Irish, against the Italians, against the Eastern, basically against
Yeah.
a lot of different groups coming into this country, and it sort of evolves and becomes accepted and becomes a day that everyone paints themselves green and has green bagels, which is really weird because bagels are Yiddish food, but
Yeah,
they make them
no.
green. So we just basically, like I said, every green
It's an American
thing-
holiday. St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day is an American,
American
holiday,
holiday.
not
It
an
is.
Irish holiday.
It's where as soon as the parade started, whenever that parade was, we're like, all right, it's an American holiday.
Well, and you're actually not far from the truth. In the 1990s, there's a lot of Americans decided it would be trendy to go to Ireland to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and were really bummed out when they got there because the Irish are like, well, it's Tuesday.
They went to church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them still went to church, or they just said yay and like moved on with their lives. And Americans are like, where's the green Blarney Stones and your
Why are rivers the normal color? Yeah.
So it's sometimes recognized as the American holiday of St. Patrick's Day, because everything that we associate with St. Patrick's Day, you're welcome.
all right. Good to know. And that's when we need that star again.
Listen, you got to cue it up next time.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to find it. That's one of the things right after the show. I have to find it because that would have been the perfect timing
Yeah,
for it.
you need a button for it. Really.
Yeah, just something just pop right on
Yeah.
and go. And so then today it'll be the reason why a lot of people are wearing green shirts or any of that, right?
And
Yeah.
green is the color of the Republic of Ireland. Orange is the color of Northern Ireland.
Oh,
That's
So
that's
that's
a
why it's
lesson
green.
lesson for another day.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The divisions over Ireland and it's
The
Yeah.
trebles.
causing
we could
some-
discuss the troubles later on.
There you go. So it is a B day, and that's there's 5 days this week, maybe.
No,
That's-
5 days.
That
Ugh.
storm coming, is it that storm that's in the Midwest that's just dumping snow everywhere? Is that headed to? I just saw it a little bit this morning. I wasn't really paying attention, but is that on its way?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. I'm excited.
And it looks like today's schedule, March 17th, has changed.
Dun dun dun.
Extra long advisory.
Extended
There's an
advisory.
extended
Prepare
advisory.
for the SAT.
Oh yes, you got to go over your Chromebooks today to make sure that your battery's charged, your screen isn't broken, you have all the keys on your keyboard,
Mm.
or like what they like to do in the middle school back in the day, they just pop the keys off and put them in different spots because they thought that was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that trend.
Yeah. So make sure all your keys are in the right spot. That is today during advisory on St. Patrick's Day. That's how we celebrate here. If you're going by the media center, make sure you vote in the Pom Pom poll of the week. Heads or tails? What do you pick? Heads or tails? It's a 50-50 shot. Is it really? Did they ever figure out if it's truly 50-50? And there's like a bunch of experiments to flip coins to see what the percentage would be.
You got me.
look
I
that
know.
up. Yeah.
I,
'Cause
I,
it's
I didn't know
never
there
going
was
to
any
end up.
debate about that.
Yeah, there's because you can flip a coin. It depends on the coin.
Land on its side, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on which way you
49.9999.
flip it, or if you throw it and catch it. And in our huddles, are the officials. Every official has a different way to throw it, and they explain what their methodology is going to be. This is heads. This is tails. They show both teams, and they go, "All right, I'm going to flip it on my thumb. If I miss it and it hits the ground, we do a redo." Or some will be like, "Wherever it lands, that's the call." Some people are, "I'm just going to spin it in my hand like this," and then so there's a lot of different ways to flip the coin. So we'll see. Class of 2027. Are you feeling lucky? Well, you can win a $25 gift card and a jar of Lucky Charms if you guess the Lucky Charms in the jar during your lunch wave. It's $1 per guess, and that closest guess wins. That's going to be in the cafeteria from Monday through Friday this week.
Those
Lucky
things are
Charms.
Magically delicious.
They really are.
Mm.
I don't know what it
I don't
is
know if
about those marshmallows.
I don't know if
They
there's
taste
magic
better on
actually.
St. Patrick's
I think
Day.
it's that we know what the magic is. It's sugar.
Yeah. Have those. How do they get those little marshmallows to crunch that way? Like they
Yeah.
shatter in your mouth.
Do you really want to know?
I think Chevy
You
Chase.
really-
Chevy
Yeah.
Chase cracked that.
the
for us.
non-nutritious cereal varnish?
Yes.
And the class of 2029 is having a hometown pizza fundraiser, so make sure that you're there. And March 19th, 10% goes back to the class. Tuesday, March 24th, that's next week. Join us for a snack and some painting to celebrate Women's History Month. And if you need any more information, see Mrs. Gary, Mrs. Maharam, or Ms. Portland's for any other information. Door decorating contest going to finish up next week. And if you haven't charged your Chromebook yet, make sure that you do. And if you haven't seen if it's broken, you'll do that during Advisory today. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. A couple top stories start your day. First off, Saudi Arabia has observed its annual Flag Day,
All right.
an occasion established by royal decree in 2023 to honor the specific design of the national anthem approved by the king in 1937.
Wait, you got approved in 1937?
Well,
and
the
they're just
flag
celebrating-
was
Oh,
created in 37. Flag Day was created in 23, and they just celebrated.
I was gonna say, I thought we had bureaucracy, but
Nothing wrong with bureaucracy. A local. Oh no, nothing wrong with bureaucracy. Makes the world go round.
And
A
around,
Camden
and around, and
family recently received a $200,000 deal from Shark Tank last April to launch a lucrative enterprise. You've heard of cowpots, the biodegradable
I've heard.
plant holders made out of
cow
Manure.
stuff.
manure.
Yes,
Well, they're looking into expanding that to additional products that will be
like
biodegradable.
soup bowls.
Paper,
Oh, paper. Oh, okay. Yeah.
packing materials.
I thought like
Packing-
a bread bowl when you go to Panera. I'll have the cow pot,
Well, to each their own.
but I probably get the broccoli cheddar soup in that because that would probably hold up well in there.
Yeah, that would. Breaking overnight, the identity of Banksy has been announced.
No.
Yes.
How did I
Yes.
miss that one?
They believe
Uh-huh.
Banksy is the pseudonym of English-based street artist, political activist, film director Robin Gunningham, legally named David Jones. So
Oh,
it's
got all sorts of names.
Yeah, he's the guy from
it's
the
a
Monkees.
pseudonym of a pseudonym. But yes, we believe to have identified Banksy. He's a
Somebody from
53-year-old man from Bristol, United Kingdom.
somebody cracked that.
Wow, that's a big one. And I'm disappointed. I kind of
Yeah.
rather not know.
I don't know.
You know.
Now he's just an average, ordinary guy.
It's like the Christmas.
Now he's just an
presents.
annoying guy spray painting.
Yeah.
He was cool. Now he's an annoying guy spray painting.
The mystery of how they got under the Christmas tree. I was enamored of that, and then you find the reality, and then same thing with Banksy.
I've seen a
He's
couple
AI.
of his. I've passed by a couple of his paintings or spray paints or whatever
Really?
they call it. Yeah, one in Utah, one in England.
Now is
There you
that vandalism or is it art?
Now it's
Well-
vandalism.
Not because you know them.
Now,
Both
now,
of them had
now it's vandalism.
Both of them had protective plexiglass covering his drawings. So
Not anymore.
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Not
Okay, yeah,
anymore.
I guess that rates. If
Yeah.
you're gonna break the law and be protected that way.
I wonder if he tells the important people hey, this is a Banksy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he gets spray painted over the next day.
That's right. It's
And
like,
he's like, hey, what the heck did I do?
There
and
are,
it's spray paint. It's not chalk, right?
no,
Yeah.
spray paint.
Okay.
British Columbia, the Dawson Creek is in the news. Dawson's Creek is a
Oh
the
no, I
place
know, but I was
in
waiting to
British
see
Columbia.
why.
They're adopting a brand new city flag.
Oh,
Dawson's Creek is in.
Dawson's Creek,
Columbia?
Canada, British Columbia. They're in the news because they've adopted a brand new flag. Yeah.
Does it have like James Vanderbeek on it?
Yeah, to say just
No,
a bunch of
no,
floating heads
no.
of the
Oh,
cast and
oh,
characters,
that'd be weird. No.
like Pep Boys.
I don't want to wait for this life to be over.
There you go. There's your news.
And that's your news. What's that one? Over the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call.
What a catch! Touchdown!
Time now for sports with Decker.
All right, that's smooth now. I like that.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Huge sports news to report there. And what I would never have believed that this day would have been possible, but the Woodland Boys basketball team is going to the state championship game.
I don't have a. But we
you
need
should.
that. All I have is the applause.
Yeah. We
That's
need
it.
more.
We need more. It just seems
quadruple
like,
the applause. They
Good
defeated
golly.
Cromwell last night in a close game, won by 6 points. James Campolino was the hero of the night there. The whole team played well. James Campolino, though, was an animal all over the court, willed the team to victory there. He had a huge three at the end of the game to put him up by 6. To kind of ice the game for Woodland, ended up with 16 points total.
Good God.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, he was amazing there. He was all diving all over the floor, kind of exemplifying that Woodland Hawk spirit. Aiden Pringle chipped in with 14. Justin Pringle had 12. John Napiello had 12. Markel Brown had 8. It was a total team effort there for sure.
That's a lot of guys in double digits.
Yeah.
You don't usually
for
see that at the high school game where it's that
No,
balanced.
he only had 62 points, 62-56. So pretty evenly spread there. A great effort and tied at the halftime. So it was one of the closest games Woodlands had to deal with.
And what do we have for a state championship game then?
What do you mean by that?
When
Who are
when
we
is
playing?
it?
It's
when is it?
Saturday.
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
It's either Saturday or Sunday to be determined.
Oh, okay.
It will be at the Sun, Mohegan Sun. There's a series of games tonight, and then after the games tonight, they'll decide who plays at what days, at what times
Gotcha,
at Mohegan
gotcha.
Sun. Got both the boys and the girls.
Oh,
will
because
be there.
all the divisions are going to play
All
out
the
and then
divisions
bring
will
it.
be all there. Yep.
Gotcha.
We will be playing against Wyndham Tech. Wyndham Tech won their game last night against Abbott Tech.
Two tech schools
So the
in
two
the
tech
semis.
schools, did pretty well. And Wyndham Tech, more about them. I don't know too much about Wyndham Tech, so I'll have to do some research about their team to let you know a little bit about them. And we got a couple of days to prep for that there.
And they're
They
the
don't play till the weekend.
Wildcats.
Wyndham Tech is?
I have no idea. If I said it with enough conviction, I figured we could
I was
score a
like-
point.
At first, I was like,
believed you. I was like,
man.
wow, okay.
But I'm going to hit you up with Abbott Tech.
Oh, shoot.
The losers there, I had both of them stocked away. And might as well use the losers today.
Yeah, I
So I'll
guess so.
save the winners there for later in the week. What is the mascot of Abbott?
Abbott Tech.
Not Abbott Elementary, Abbott Technology.
Abbott Tech.
Abbott Technical.
The Friars.
Abbott Regional Vocational Technical High School.
Yeah,
The Friars.
out of Danbury.
The Robots.
Going with the Mad Hatters.
The Mad Hatter's closed there. That is a Danbury school. Not that Danbury school.
No, I know.
They are the Wolverines.
More Wolverines.
Wolverines. Yeah.
Gotta find more of
Everyone
those
was a fan of the 80s.
Yeah, I guess so.
Everyone
Yeah.
was a fan of the
Everyone
80s.
is a fan of the 80s. Also, baseball last
Here we
night. World Baseball
That was a
Classic. The
game.
other semifinal, Venezuela took on Italy. Italy with a surprise run.
Yeah.
Undefeated to this point. Unfortunately,
Dominating.
they took an early lead, couldn't hold on. Venezuela won 4-2. So
That's
United States,
top
Venezuela,
of the 7th with
Ooh,
2
yeah.
outs was just nuts.
just nuts.
It was just like, all right,
Yeah, Venezuela came.
Italy's gonna close them out again,
Yep.
and they just couldn't, and they just
couldn't.
kept dropping loopers into short.
Right, came to play there,
outfield.
yeah.
Yep. Just one at a time, brought them home.
Brought them home. So they'll play against the United States tonight. United States had a nice day off. They're getting ready. 8 o'clock. Excuse me. 8 o'clock tonight.
You're
Right.
choked up over it over there.
So emotional. It's our third one in a
Can't believe
row.
it. Yeah. Can't believe it. That's all I got. I can't talk
That's
anymore.
Sports with Decker. Hey, don't forget to bring your Chromebooks to advisory today. We'll make sure you're all set for the SAT this upcoming week. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, he's Tomlin, he's Decker, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.